clicking at that guy over and over again.
Oh, I can't
Yeah,
wait.
yeah.
I can't wait to go break down this like Zapruder film.
No, no, I at least know when I screw up. You, on the other hand, are just like removing walls. When people are on the other side of it, just ready to pounce. I'm just gonna knock down this wall while he's healing.
Yeah, I had no idea he was there.
Yeah, which is weird because the footprints you'd think would give it away.
Stop it.
Let's go to retail.
I came home from work. I think I went over 2,000 calories, but only because I snacked on celery and peanut butter.
Alright. I had two. I didn't eat until 2 today. So I ate between 2 and 7.
Are you doing the intermittent fasting thing?
No, I've always done that. I had done that a long time ago. I've always just never eaten breakfast. And now the hot take of the intermittent fasting. I mean, I don't follow some certain guideline. I honestly, oh great, this is awesome, good pickups.
Can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
No, it's one of those where you get out of your first
Oh my god, snipers and grenades. Good lord. Two snipers and 12 grenades. Got one.
I got 3 that time.
Gold sniper, green sniper, and 12 grenades. That's all I could find.
Ugh. Wag. I'm surprised. Yeah, why is there a reason why Wegmans doesn't go to Utica?
No
Is
clue.
it just because Utica sucks, or?
We can go with that. I'm cool with that.
Where did Joe Leone buy his house?
Somewhere in North Utica. I haven't been to it yet.
Is it, didn't he live with his parents beforehand?
Yeah.
Is Joe very handy?
No.
I would think him owning a house would just stress him out.
That's a weird individual.
And where was that from?
He lived in South Utica, I want to say, but like, I don't know. See, I met him after college. Like, we even went to the same college, and I didn't know him in college.
But he was born in Bosnia, right?
Yes.
Because he's still, you can kind of tell English isn't his first language.
He's better than a lot of them, as far as command of the English language.
God damn it.
Time to die. Where about are you? Oh, you.
Well, the guy was gonna throw me off, and he kept on stopping to dance. So I said, "Fuck it, I'm leaving."
Just quit this game then.
No, you don't have to. Keep on playing.
I got killed anyways.
Oh, okay. And then it asked me a question on how I liked the. It asked me a question about that. Are you turning on your thing?
Yeah, you want me? I had just turned it off before the game. You want me to turn it off?
Oh no, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
No, I was just wondering if you turned it on.
Oh yeah, I did.
Your...
Give me something to watch at work now.
Did you place any bets for the Super Bowl?
No, I haven't looked at anything yet. I probably won't. Maybe a square or two.
I hate squares. I'm just gonna let everybody know. I just don't. I'm sick of doing it. I don't want to do it anymore because every time it's just so random.
It is. Well, that's the fun of it.
I hate betting on random shit. I want to bet on something that at least I feel like I have control over.
Yeah, but if you can throw $10 or $20 at something to win $1,000, it's worth it. Until you get the squares like, you know, I guess 9-6 or whatever, 9-9. I had one year, I had both, in one square, I had both the 3s and the 7s, like both ways. Super Bowl opened up with something weird, like a safety or something. It's like, motherfucker.
Well, hasn't it opened up with a safety like twice in the past? Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm getting followed, I think.
Yeah, me too.
No, I think I'm fine. But hasn't the Super Bowl opened up with a safety like 3 years in a row?
I don't know about 3 years in a row, but...
But I mean, wasn't there like recently? I know when Peyton Manning started off by sucking as usual.
Yeah, wasn't that a defensive touchdown?
I don't know, with Peyton it's so hard to remember how bad he was in Super Bowls. What, how bad he was in Super Bowls?
He's a two-time Super Bowl champion, show him some respect.
Oh my god. That one is you're liking him is solely based out of not liking Tom Brady. Like if Tom Brady wasn't if Tom Brady was around, you'd be totally on my side, because he's like the Derek Jeter of winning Super Bowls. Are you
busy changing guns around a guy?
That's the worst, by the way.
Stop, because Peyton Manning's actually a great, all-time great player. Derek Jeter was never that.
I mean, Peyton's a top 5 quarterback.
Top 1.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, that's just dumb. Are you shitting me? I mean, that was the most unlucky thing that I've done in a long time. I fell in that gap. I mean, are you fucking kidding? You need to land with me.
Okay.
We have to land close, because every time it's 2-on-1. Every time. So Megan and her family eat rotten food.
Wait, what do they do?
And I hope randomly Megan and her family are listening to this broadcast. Because they eat rotten food.
Rotten food?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's a thing? That like really happens?
They would leave, and maybe not rotten is the correct term, but they would leave, if milk is 2 weeks over its expiration date, they're fine drinking it.
Ugh.
Like if leftovers are a week and a half old, that's fine.
Ugh.
And I am, like, to me, like if you cut an apple and you don't eat it within 6 hours or 2 hours, it's going to the toilet. And we're just throwing it away. There's no chance of eating that.
Unless it's pizza, leftovers just taste nasty.
Pizza can be eaten, but even that's only one day as far as I'm concerned. Let's go to that building.
That's a great thing about tomato pie.
Except for nobody should eat that ever. People eat tomato pie after a day?
Yeah. You can get 3 or 4 days out of it.
I mean, you just made that up.
No.
I don't think you actually like that, because I don't think that anybody normal could like that food.
That's funny. You just called me normal.
That's the grossest food. It's not gross, it's just dumb. You know what it's just stupid person food. like it's literally bread and tomatoes. Like,
hey, until you try it, you can't knock it.
I don't know. My favorite part of that rant was, what do you get? What does Utica have? Teams of chefs working around the clock to come up with this flavor sensation? I mean, at least the garbage plate has style.
Chicken wings have style.
Chicken wings aren't a thing.
Yes, they are. What are you talking about? Aren't a thing.
That's not a Utica thing.
Yeah, it is.
That's a... Chicken riggies are... What are they? Isn't it spicy?
I couldn't tell you what's in it. I just don't like it. I mean, obviously they didn't invent friggin' whole meat.
Get out of the way.
Christ! I was not in your way. Stop it. There was a grenade about to go off. I was trying to hide.
Is your thing still going on?
My what? My broadcast?
Oh, your... Oh yeah, your thread.
Oh, is that still going? Yeah.
I mean, he did have 3,400 hits. That is a pretty good number. Alright.
Collective stats don't really do much.
No, but they do in baseball. He would be a first ballot Hall of Famer no matter what. 310, 3,400 hits. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer no matter what. No matter where he is. But he is not. I mean, hell, Larry Walker is probably more talented than he is. Larry Walker had... Which, by the way, so, like, is he a lesser Hall of Famer because it took him 10? Didn't Kurt Schilling almost make it in?
Yeah, he was like 5% short. They're holding him out because of his political beliefs, and that's absolute bullshit.
That I agree with. But do you think he's I don't know if he's I don't think he's a Hall of Famer.
Absolutely he was.
Why? He had some pretty mediocre career outside of his, are you giving it just because of the playoffs?
I think you need to look at his stats more.
I think you should do the same. He has 200 victories.
When he was playing...
He has 200 victories.
wins is
let's look at
one of the most bullshit shits.
Okay, well, let's look at his first 10 years.
He's one of the most dominant pitchers of his era.
Dominant for how many years?
Long enough. Won a World
3?
Series on 2 different teams.
I mean, so did a lot of players.
I wouldn't say a lot.
I mean, he's not. He's by no stretch of the imagination stand up, and I do think you need to look at his stats. He had some really good years for a few years. And was he the most? He wasn't even most of the time. He wasn't even the most dominant pitcher on his team. He had Randy Johnson. He had Randy Johnson.
Randy Johnson and Pedro Martinez. 2 of the all-time greats.
Well, Randy Johnson was pretty fucking good.
Pedro Martinez is the best pitcher ever pitched.
That I can agree with you with.
And that's coming from a Boston hater.
He is definitely the best. I thought you liked the Red Sox.
Are you insane? I never want to see a Boston sports fan happy. I don't care what sport it is.
I thought you said you liked the Bruins.
No!
They do things the right way, though.
Yeah, but it's... Well, they do, but they've got one, like, real big dirtbag on their team. Plus, it's guilt by association.
Every team has a dirtbag on it. Who's that?
Brad Marchand.
Why is he a dirtbag? Because he plays hard?
He plays like an idiot. Cheap shots people all the time. He's the dude who was just, like, licking people in the face randomly a couple years ago in the playoffs.
Type of guy that you would want on your favorite team, but not want on...
I think he's just past that line. I think he takes things too far sometimes. Like, he's not the... I'd want somebody to annoy somebody, obviously, but not somebody to go up and, like, stick somebody in the nuts just to be dirty, and that's the kind of shit he does. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Bet you I know from where. Maybe not.
That's gotta be where you're getting shot from.
Oh, we gotta go. Yeah, it is. If you want to send that med kit down, I'll take that. Because I'm already carrying one. Now I got 2.
Now I take that boat. Is there another fishing thing around here? Yeah. Yeah, well, what about, remember the year, what was his name? Who was that second baseman? Robert Alomar Jr. For spitting on the didn't make the first ballot.
I think that's a fair punishment.
But that's not Hall of Fame. You don't get to, you get to judge people's behavior, you don't get to judge it one way and not the other.
Fair.
I don't think that you should judge people's behavior on whether or not how great they were in sports. If the behavior is like what we're discussing now, behavior. Like if your behavior like a Robert Alomar, Terrell Owens, you know, those type of behaviors should not exclude you from the Hall of Fame.
No, but I think Robbie Alomar crosses a line where if you hold him back for 1 year, fine.
Well, but I mean, but then you have to be okay with Schilling wearing a shirt that says "Hang all a journalist." Jay did. He definitely wore a shirt that said "Hang all journalists."
I got 3 medkits.
Wow, all these guys and there isn't a goddamn good weapon.
There's a fireplace right here.
All those guys that I just saw
I think
die.
there's a distinction between off-the-field behavior and on. What Robbie Alomar did was so bad. Like, it's next level bad. I would say it's comparable to using a racial slur on the field.
But then, I mean, George Brett made a pretty big fool out of himself.
Yeah. Well, he didn't attack a guy.
He spit on him. He didn't attack him.
George Brett spit on him?
No.
Robbie?
I'm saying Robbie Alomar spit. That's not an attack.
I think that's equally as bad. That's about the most disgraceful thing you can do to somebody, another human being. It really is.
It is. Well, the one thing about the George Brett thing that I've always laughed about, and it's only the umpire who said it, is the umpire's like, I see this guy running out at me, and I'm not sure if he's aware or not that I'm 6'8" and can rip him in half. And the ump, you don't notice it until the end, but that ump's a big motherfucker. Like he's not a small man. And George Brett, you know, as a baseball player, so he's in good shape, but he's not like a monster.
The best part of that story to me, oh wow, we're in the middle, we see a war here. The best part of that story to me is after they overruled that the next day and said he did hit a home run, the Yankees manager went and appealed that he didn't touch every single base. Like he went base to base to base all around the horn. Just to be a dick. We gotta go.
Don't you have some shields?
Oh, I got 3 medkits, yeah.
Alright, let's go. And we should need fishing poles right now.
God, I wish I had a sniper. There's people to our left, too. Got one!
Yeah, they're all over the place. I've got some, things.
We got people coming behind us. Fuck! He didn't even get me. A sniper from behind got me.
Yeah. Did somebody just kill you?
Yeah, finished me off.
God damn it. Now where's the sniper that's shooting at us?
Oh, might help if I hit ready.
Yeah, I always thought A-Rod and, LeBron James, and it's amazing how the narrative of people get changed to not clutch or not real when it's just simply not true. You know? Like Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant is one of the worst shooters in NBA history when it matters. Like he's not even like bad compared to, let's say, LeBron James. He's bad compared to Mark Cazzball in the fourth quarter of an NBA game. Like he's bad. Like he's like 19%. Like, he's legitimately throw the ball in the air and hope it goes in bad. But yet, if you people will argue with a straight face, oh, he's one of the best. Black Mamba was clutch. What are you talking about? Black Mamba was never clutch. LeBron James will go 47-17 in a playoff game, and people will act like, oh, you know, but he lost. He could have done more. What do you mean he could have done more? Alright, I got... Is that you?
Yep, one down.
Right.
Got a small for you.
Where is this thing? Oh no, this thing. Did you just pick up a small?
No, I dropped it for it.
No. Oh, you son of a bitch!
Is that your grenade that got him?
Yes. Well, because you blocked one of my grenades.
That's hilarious.
and then the other one went through. That we're gonna watch on both of our streams to watch Cazzball in action. That one was pretty funny.
Should have better accuracy, can I say?
I don't think you actually could have done much different on that one.
Nah, I was trying to avoid his shot. Because I was going to snipe in on him, and then he saw me at the last second. I was like, fuck.
I would take anything right now. There you go. Oh, I mean, come on! There's a guy, they're due east.
Hold on for 2 more seconds.
I can't. There's 2 of them on top of me.
His potions broke. No! He's down to 5 health. No! Did you kill the other one?
Yeah, I killed 2.
That picture of Augusta National Dormant is crazy.
Yeah, I've heard being a member at Augusta is really not that great.
I think you were the one telling me that.
Yeah. The other thing I forgot to tell you, you know, Greg Norman, you know what his biggest flaw was?
What's that?
Like, one of his biggest problems was is he could never control the spin off of his golf ball. So he would spin a ball. Yeah, I mean, if he hit the back of the green, it would come to the front sometimes. He would generate that, his ball would suck back, you know, 30 or 40 feet.
That's insane.
Me and my dad, because I showed that to my dad, and he was like, "Do you remember why he lost all those tournaments?" And I was like, "Kinda," and he's like, "Because they lost then." And he goes, "Nope, it's because he couldn't control his fucking spin." And I looked at the Masters he lost first, the Larry Mize guy. Do you remember that? Have you seen that?
Before my time.
Larry Mize was a terrible golfer who chipped in to beat him, and at the Masters, and it was that hole 11, you know, where it's a downhill and there's a lake on the left-hand side where Tiger likes to play that draw in.
Yep.
Well, that shot, Larry Mize, who was not a very good golfer, essentially shanks his second shot. And this is in the playoffs, and Greg Norman puts it like 3 feet and it spins about 20 feet. So he ends up, and then Larry Mize hits that like 100-foot impossible chip against him. to win. I'm surprised you've never seen that.
Remember, I'm kind of new-ish to being a golf fan.
But that's a big highlight. You'll see it next time I tell you, because next time I'll show it to you.
Maybe I've seen it and I don't know it.
You probably have seen it.
Oh shit, there's two people here. Out on the main street.
Okay. They're on the main street.
One down. The other one was in that building right in front of you, so be careful.
What?
Where is he?
Oh my god, he's like, what is he even doing shooting at you? That's a bot. Are you talking about the guy that's like, we need a different gun to get to him?
I don't know where the other guy's coming from.
The other guy who was shooting was almost at the edge of the screen.
There was one in this building here. I don't know where he went.
I think that was the guy.
Could be. We got it forever to go. Weird.
I got 2 already. Weird.
2 what, medkits?
Yeah.
There's one there. I can carry that one for now.
And then Greg Norman lost against Bob Tway, whose son plays on tour. The last shot of the PGA, Bob Tway chipped in, and a playoff out of the bunker.
God, age at that point.
Fuzzy Zeller, I think, chipped in, not putt, made a... Did he chip in or putted in? He lost against Robert Gomez, who hit it from 180 yards in to beat him. British Open, he lost because he hit his driver too far.
We gotta go. Hey, you got medkits?
Yeah, oh yeah, I got 2.
I'm gonna drop this for the harpoon and hope I can find some fish on the way.
Oh shit. God damn it.
Yeah.
No, I switched the wrong gun. Alright, now I got 3 medkits, so we're...
There's a llama straight ahead.
Hey, why don't you drop that harpoon? Alright, I've got... How many medkits do you have?
Holy shit, there's another llama. I don't have any, but there's a llama, and we can't get to it, but it's all the way over there.
Here. Oh shit. Where is it?
It's way back towards the storm on the riverbank. I don't think I've ever seen 2 llamas in a match before.
I didn't even know that was a thing. How many med kits do you have?
None. All I got is a slurp. And 6 smalls. Another med kit right there. Jesus. Oh my god, look at the next circle.
Are you shitting me? How is this even possible? This has been happening to us more commonly lately than I can ever recall.
We got cocky, and Fortnite gods are mad. Restoring order.
Do you have any medkits or no?
No, just that slurp. I'm gonna take
All
that
right.
and have it open.
Well, I'm gonna drop the medkit.
I'm gonna do the med kit and save the slurp. Shit.
What are you shitting?
Someone just took a shot at me. There's gonna be 3 chests in there. You fucker.
You're not any good at those. You're better with attack. Do we need the medkit? I've got 2 fish. I've got 2 fish. I would rather. Jesus Christ.
Behind us too. How did that not? There's a fucking. Oh my god. That was a gold rocket right to the dome. How did that not kill him?
I mean, are you fucking kidding me?
Might as well eat it. Don't let them have it.
I mean, I'm just.
I'm one more, then I'm done. I
Alright.
almost rage quit right there. Yeah, fuck you guys. There was an orange rocket launcher landed by his foot. There's no way that didn't kill him.
Do they, how many people will be suspended for this, going into the stands?
That'll be bad. And what are you gonna do? Fine them?
Yeah, fine. Remember when they fined the Memphis player?
Yeah.
Remember that? that was when the NCAA was just like, let's just give up. We're not really even trying to be a governing body at this point, right? They just looked around at the table and were like, right, we know our time is up.
Crazy. Where are we going?
I always figured, honestly, that they would have like a FIFA moment where they would just, you know, and I thought the FBI was gonna, you know, by arresting their coaches that still ended up playing, which was remarkable.
It's so broken. There's no fixing it. You just open the floodgates.
Well, I mean, when Auburn's assistant coach goes to jail, you would think that Auburn would not be able to go to the Final Four.
Yeah.
I mean, you would kind of think that was a lack of institutional control.
Oh my God, do we have this place to ourselves? Nope, there's somebody coming behind me.
He is landing directly. He's across the street in that blue building. Flushing them out? I thought so, but apparently not.
Nobody's down here on the street. Blue tack here if you want it.
I got one.
Oh, it's the third one.
I know he was in this area.
Look at the circle.
Oh, naturally. Oh. Huh? Either he quit. I think he quit. Right where I threw those grenades, there was a mound of equipment. Unless you opened up a chest and grabbed nothing.
That's a negative, Ghost Rider.
The pattern is so. Alright, so we need lots of fish.
I got the fish. A fish,
right.
A flopper. We gotta go.
Alright. I'm gonna come with me, see if I can. Alright, there's 3.
Okay.
That are floating away.
Going.
Is that you?
Yeah, I was trying to throw it, see if fish came up. So I got
4. Oh. Yeah, you can only carry 4. Alright. I was hoping to get more than that. Alright. Yeah, but we've got enough now. Are you shitting me? One goddamn fish? I got turned, don't I?
Rocket launcher.
Alright, I got a blue.
I'll have rockets for you.
Nice shot. There's another one coming though?
No, he died instantly.
No, but there's another one. I saw one go this way.
Oh. There's a drop coming near us.
Somebody just shot at me. From over there.
I see him. Keep him missing for a second. Oh, he fucking saw me at the last second. That might be a bot. There's somebody behind him too up there. Got one of them for 100. There's 2 of them up there.
God damn, you said you got him.
I hit one of them. Must have revived.
But there is no way that he revived that quickly. guy downstairs.
Fuck, I didn't see it. Alright, I'm going to bed.
Alrighty.
See you later.